So this is the Pixel 4a, but how does its mid-range title affect battery life? Well, I've been using the device for a little over a week now and it's been pretty good. Battery life, I can say, has been about average. At 3140 milliamp hours, the Pixel 4a has an average size battery, and it makes sense given that it's not pushing a ton of pixels and there's no 90 or 120 Hz display here, just a humble 60 Hz Full HD Plus OLED. And that being said, on my week of using the device fairly moderately, and by moderately I mean a pretty overall balanced use of streaming videos, emailing, texting, listening to podcasts, gaming, using the camera, and scrolling through social media, the basics, I was averaging roughly about 6 to 6.5 hours of use. But keep in mind that this might not hold true for you. Of course, your use and results may vary, but this is still pretty impressive for a mid-range smartphone. Now, because the Pixel 4a carries the Snapdragon 730G and the Adreno 618, gaming has been fairly pleasant. Now, in terms of battery life, I was averaging for about every 10 minutes of gameplay. Battery life was taking about a 5% hit or so, and this is gaming on games like Call of Duty Mobile or Asphalt 9 for about 20 to 25 minutes a day with graphics set to high as well as frame rate. One thing I did notice was that the Pixel would get a bit warmer, a tad bit faster, but I wouldn't really consider this a gaming smartphone, but regardless, it did okay. As for my other settings, brightness was always set to adaptive and the adaptive battery feature was turned off. I did have the always on display on, and the majority of the time I usually have this set to dark mode. I just prefer the overall look of it. Now, in terms of consuming content, I mainly have the phone connect to Wi-Fi and it's always at 1080p when of course available. Now, one great thing about this device, while although I wasn't setting it on the charger for more than once a day, the Pixel 4a does support 18 watt fast charging, and that would get me anywhere from 0 to 40 or 45% battery life in about 30 minutes or so. And as a quick side note, unfortunately the Pixel 4a does not support wireless charging of any kind. But overall, the battery life on this device, especially for its mid-range title, has been really good. I can easily get through a full day of use on a fairly moderate budget. So is this a device you should pick up mainly because of battery life? Not exactly. In my opinion, there's phones that offer better performance that are roughly about the same price nowadays. Now, it's not a bad device by all means, but I think you should definitely consider your options. And that brings me to my question for you guys. Would you rather pay for an older device with better specs or just pick up the Pixel 4a? But anyways, I hope you enjoyed. If you like what I had to say or want to keep seeing more videos like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And one more thing before we go, I want to say thank you. Thank you for everyone that has signed on to get this channel to 1,000 subs. It's been real, it's been awesome, and I hope to continue sharing this experience and growing together as a community. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.